Start reading the question. ABC is a triangle in which AB is equal to AC is equal to 4 and angle A is equal to 90 degree. Calculate the area of triangle ABC. All right. So children, after reading the dimensions of this triangle ABC, what did you understand? What kind of a triangle it could be? Can you give me a specific name to it?
Right angle triangle.
What triangle?
Right angle.
Right angle triangle. Sean? Right angle isosceles triangle. That would be a more precise answer, isn't it? Yeah. Children, please remove your mask. No COVID. It's still in China and China is under lockdown. Huh? They are not giving any space and time to make the virus come out. Ayan, you are such a handsome guy, man. Show your face to the world. Let the world see your face. Huh? Yeah. Shine away. All right. Tara, very early you are today. Come here. Children, just a minute. Come in. So yes, children. After reading the question, you realized that the triangle is what? Is an isosceles right angle triangle. Why it is an isosceles triangle or isosceles right angle triangle? Because when you draw this triangle, it will look somewhat like this. It will look somewhat like this. Triangle A, sorry. Triangle A, B, C. All right. It will look somewhat like this, where angle A is equal to 90 degrees. Side AB is equal to 4 centimeter. Side AC is equal to 4 centimeter. What do we call a triangle who has got one of its angles as 90 degree? A right angle triangle. Children, I repeat the question. What do we call a triangle who has got one of its angle equal to 90? Is a right angle triangle. What do we call a triangle who has got two of its sides equal? An isosceles triangle. So when both the conditions are satisfied in one single triangle, what name would you give it? A right angle isosceles triangle, isn't it? So kindly note it down, children. This triangle is what? A right angle isosceles triangle. A right angle isosceles triangle. Okay. Now, they are asking you, they are asking you to find, very good, Animesh. They are asking you to find the area of this triangle ABC. Now pay attention on the board. I have already drawn that right angle triangle CAB. You call it as CAB or you call it as ABC or BAC. There is no change in its meaning, right? It's the same thing. Now, children, they are asking you to find the area. Now, you know very well that the base of this triangle is equal to 4 centimeter. The height of this triangle is equal to 4 centimeter. When the base and its corresponding height, children, I repeat, when the base and its corresponding height is given to you, how to find the area of that triangle? What is the formula? 1/2 into base into height. So easy question to solve. So 1/2 into what is the base? 4. Height 4. So 2 and 4 cancel. 2 into 4 is equal to what? 8. So 8 centimeter square is the area of this triangle. Make sense? Ronnie, is it clear? Sarah? Any doubts? No. No. 8 centimeter square. All right. Very good. Pooja, Animesh. Yeah. Now let's do the second part of the question. They are asking us to find what would be, children, what would be the length of the perpendicular from A to BC. Okay. Now let's understand what did they ask us. They are asking us, if you draw a perpendicular, children, I repeat, if you draw a perpendicular from this vertex A, I'll just zoom this. Yeah. If you draw a perpendicular from this vertex A to the opposite side BC, say for example, it is touching at point D on BC. Okay. I repeat, from this point A, if I draw a perpendicular, you all know what is the meaning of a perpendicular? A 90-degree line, isn't it? So in very simple language, you can say a perpendicular means a 90-degree line. So from that point A, I have drawn a 90-degree line to the opposite side, which is BC. All right. They are asking you to find the length of AD. They are asking you to find the length of this perpendicular which you have drawn. All right. How to find AD. Now, children, you remember in the previous session, I taught you one important concept or a fact. No matter whichever base no matter whichever base and its corresponding height you take, huh? No matter whichever base and corresponding height you take for a given triangle, its area will remain the same, isn't it? Children, you take side AB and AC. Imagine this is a triangle. Okay, triangle A, B, C. Imagine you are taking side BC and its corresponding height, which is AD, or you are considering side AC and its corresponding height, which is BE, or you are taking side AB and its corresponding height, which is CF. No matter whichever base and corresponding height you take, the area of this triangle will always remain the same. Do you all remember the concept? Shruti, just watch the previous recording, which I sent on. Okay, everything is taught in that video. Now, children, here, let me just flip this triangle. Let me just flip this triangle so that BC becomes the base. Okay, I am going to draw the same triangle in such a way that this time BC becomes the base. Once I draw the diagram, you will get to know why I did this. All right, angle A was 90 degree. How much was AB? AB was 4 centimeter. How much was AC? AC also 4 centimeter. Now, children, they are asking us what would be the length of the perpendicular drawn from vertex A to BC. So AD is what you have to find. Let me assume AD is equal to X. Okay, I'm just assuming AD is equal to X. So what is the value which we have to find? X. Okay, now let me ask you one more question. Children, do we know what is the value of this BC? As of now, do we know the value of BC? No. We don't know the value of BC because it is not given to us, Sean. Isn't it? But whenever a right angle triangle is given to you with two of its sides already mentioned, can't we find the third side by using Pythagoras theorem? Yeah. Whenever right angle triangle is given, no children, Pythagoras Baba will come into existence. From nowhere it will come into existence. Right. So here also, since two of the sides are given to us and the third side is unknown to us, let's use the Pythagoras theorem to find the value of BC. Okay, this was the original diagram. This was A, this was B, and this was C. How much was AB? 4. How much was AC? 4. So children, if I ask you how much is BC, then by applying Pythagoras theorem, you will get the value of BC. Please come here, stand here. Yeah. 4 square plus 4 square. That is equal to square root of, how much is the answer, children? How much is the answer? 16 plus 16, which is equal to square root of 32. Now, can we simplify square root of 32? Yeah, we can simplify it. Let's do it. Square root of 32 can be written as what, children?
16 into 2.
16 into 2. Is it 4 root 2?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's 4 root 2. Now, those children who don't know why it is 4 root 2, let me help you with that. Children, let's do prime factorization to simplify this number 32. All right. 2 into 16, 2 into 8, 2 into 4, 2 into 2, and 2 into 1. So square root of 32 is nothing but square root of 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, right? Now, how do we find the square root? This is the final step. Each pair of 2 can be taken out of the square root symbol, isn't it? So children, the first pair of 2 will come out as 1 time 2. The second pair of 2 will come out as 1 time 2. And this 2 did not get any 1 to pair up. So it will stay inside the square root sign itself. Make sense? Now, what is 2 into 2? It is 4. And 4 into root 2 is 4 root 2 centimeters. This is how I got the value of BC. Make sense, no children, for everyone? All right. So BC is equal to 4 root 2. Now, if BC is equal to 4 root 2, let me show that in this diagram also 4 root 2 centimeters. So in whatever diagram or whatever extra figures I draw on the screen, you also note it down. At least utilize the rough side of the page to note it down. Okay, don't try to present yourself with the help of only one figure because it becomes posh by the end of the session, isn't it? Huh? So BC is equal to 4 root 2. Now, children, my next point is I had to find what the area of this triangle, sorry, I had to find what the value of AD, isn't it? The value of AD. So here, how I am going to find the value of AD? Listen to this part. Children, as I said, no matter whichever base and its corresponding height you consider, the area of the triangle will always remain the same. What is the area of this triangle? You found it out in the first part, how much it was? 8 centimeters square, right? The area is 8 centimeters square. Now, children, area formula is what? 1/2 into base into height. Now, in this particular scenario, which side I am using as the base? Answer me. BC, isn't it? You are this time you are using BC as the base, and this time you are using which side or which line segment as the height? AD, isn't it? Which is taken as X. So children, how much is the area of this triangle? You already know. It is 8 centimeters square, which is equal to 1/2 into, how much is the base? Just now you found BC value, 4 root 2 into, how much is the height? It is X, isn't it? Are you getting the concept behind it? Devaditya, Vani, Smriti, everyone? Heman, is it clear? Huh? The area of the triangle still remains the same, which is 8. And that is equal to 1/2 into the base. In this particular case, it is 4 root 2. And its corresponding height is assumed as what? X. Okay, now we just need to solve this and get the value of X. So I think we can cancel 2 and 4. So 8 is equal to 2 root 2 into X. Now they have asked us to find what? The value of X, isn't it? So we can bring this 2 root 2 from the right side to the left side. Did you all follow this part? I just cross multiply 2 root 2 from the right to the left. So it goes to the denominator. Okay, children, those who couldn't understand this, look here. 8 is equal to what? 2 root 2 into X. So this implies X is equal. In the very next step, what will happen? This 2 root 2 from the right side will go where? To the left side denominator. So it becomes 8 upon 2 root 2 is equal to X. Understood? This is what I wrote here. X is equal to 8 upon 2 root 2. Further, can we simplify this? Yes. 2 ones are and 2 fours are. So we end up getting X is equal to 4 upon root 2. Now, children, a humble request, please don't leave the answer in the irrational form, okay? Or the denominator with an irrational number. You all have learned how to rationalize the denominators in chapter number 1, exercise 5, isn't it? So, children, what is the rationalizing factor here? Root 2. So multiply the numerator and denominator with root 2. So you get 4 into root 2, which is 4 root 2. Root 2 into root 2 is what, Hemant? Root 2 into root 2 is what? 2. So 2 ones are and 2 twos are. So you end up getting 2 root 2 centimeters. Now, in case they ask you to find the answer in decimal places, in case they ask you to find the answer in decimal places, what you must be doing? You must be substituting the value of root 2 as 1.414. You should be substituting the value of root 2 as what? 1.414. Just multiply these two numbers and whatever product you get, that is your answer. Easy? Because in most of the cases, they ask you to write it in the decimal form. Okay. And the value of root 2 will be given to you. If it is root 2, 1.414. If it is root 3, then 1.732. Okay. No need to by heart it because in the exam, they will give it to you in the question paper itself. Okay. Online students, everyone followed it?
Yes, sir.
Yogita, which part you want me to explain?
Yes, I got it.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
8 by 2 root 2 itself. We can rationalize directly then.
With this part, you can rationalize it directly. I first simplified and then I rationalized the denominator. You could have directly done it over here also. Okay. But still you will get the same answer. No doubt, children. Let's move on. Next question. Laura, Animesh, Partha, Mayur, clear? Pooja, Dane, Ananya,
Yes.
Joshua. Joshua, Aaron, keep the cameras on. Yeah. All right. The next question. The area of an equilateral triangle is 36 root 3 square centimeter. Find its perimeter. A very important question, children. It is based on equilateral triangle. We haven't learned the formula yet. Remember, children, we haven't learned the formula yet to find the area of an equilateral triangle. So let's do that first. Area of an equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 by 4a square. Please make a note of this. The direct formula to find the area of an equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 into a square. Okay, root 3 by 4 into a square. Is root 3 whole divided by 4, okay? It's not root 3 by 4. Please don't do that mistake. Is root 3 whole divided by 4 into a square. Now what is a? Children, what is a? A is the side of an equilateral triangle. Okay? What does a denote? The side of an equilateral triangle. So please by heart this formula. Okay? Area is equal to root 3 by 4a square. Now here in this question, they have already given the area of an equilateral triangle is 36 root 3 centimeter square. And they are asking us to find what? The perimeter. Children, try to understand what happens, Sarah. Imagine ABC is the equilateral triangle. Okay, just imagine ABC is the equilateral triangle which has got all its sides equal, right? So if AB is equal to A units, BC is equal to A units, and even AC is equal to A units. If you want to find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle, the formula happens to be 3 times A. You all agree with that? You either do A plus A or you do 3 into A. The answer remains the same. All right. The answer remains the same. Whether you find the sum of all the 3 sides or you multiply 3 with A, the answer remains the same. You all agree with that? Suppose, children, the value of A. Okay, suppose the value of A is equal to 10 centimeter. So this A will also be what? 10 centimeter. This will also be what? 10 centimeter. Now, if I ask you to find the perimeter of this triangle, whose each side is 10, You can either find the perimeter by finding the sum of all the three sides. What it will be? 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is equal to 30 centimeters. Otherwise, you directly do 3 into 10. How much do you get? 30 centimeters. That makes sense, isn't it? So whether you take the sum of all the three sides or you multiply 3 with the side, you get the same answer. Now, the point here is we don't know exactly what is the value of A. We don't know what is the value of A. That means what is the length of each side of this equilateral triangle. And hence, we have to first find it out and then we will find the perimeter. I hope I'm clear. Now, the area of this equilateral triangle is how much? 36 root 3. The area formula is what? Just now I said, no, it's root 3 by 4 A square. Root 3 by 4 into A square. And how much is the area of this triangle? It is 36 root 3. Now, if you simplify or if you solve this equation, you will be able to find the value of A. Right? Now, how can we solve this equation? Children, can't we directly eliminate root 3 and root 3 from both the sides? Yeah, we can eliminate. Hello, children, am I right? Huh? So what is left? A square divided by 4 is left on the left hand side. And what is left on the right hand side? 36. So children, A square. Now can't I cross multiply 4 to the right hand side? I can cross multiply. So 4 into 36. A square is equal to, how much is 4 into 36? 144. If A square is equal to 144, then A would be square root of 144. How much it would be, Avilash? 12 centimeters. Can't be cut short. 4 and 36. Square root of 4 and square root of 36. How many? You're supposed to multiply 4 and 36, no? Root of? Huh. 4 nines are 36. How can you cut short it? You should be cross multiplying it. No, Devarathy. 4 is in the denominator, 36 in the numerator. You're supposed to multiply 4 and 36, no? Isn't it? How you're all right. Chalo, listen. This is what is happening. Root 3 by 4 into A square is equal to what? 36 root 3. Children, now listen, pay attention. First of all, if I bring this root 3 from the left side to the right side, where it will go? It will go to the right hand side denominator over here, isn't it? Over here. So it will look somewhat like this. I am taking this root 3 from the left side to the right hand side. So on the left side, what is left now? A square by 4, isn't it? Which is equal to 36 root 3 divided by root 3. Why? Because I just brought root 3 from the left side to the right side. For that side, but it will go to the numerator, no? Not to the denominator. Right? Now see what happens. Root 3 and root 3 gets cancelled, and that's how we are getting A square upon 4, which is equal to 36. Now what will happen next? What a doubt, huh? This 4 will get cross multiplied to the right hand side. Online students, is it clear? This side, it's clear, the calculation part. I'll be A square is equal to what? 4 into 36. It's not 36 by 4, okay? A square is equal to 144. So A is equal to 12 centimeter. If A is equal to 12 centimeter, how much would be the perimeter? 3 times A. So 3 into 12, which is equal to 36 centimeters. Okay, kindly note it down. Children, this is how the calculation happens. Okay, root 3 is brought to the right hand side. So what happens? Root 3 and root 3 gets eliminated from the numerator and denominator. All right. Now, every now and then you don't have to show it in the paper. You can directly cancel it. Root 3 and root 3, you can directly cancel from both the sides. Fine. If you have no doubts, we can proceed. Next assumption, question number 6. Animatia. Yogita, any doubt, please ask.
No doubts fired, sir.
No, perfect. Dane, Joshua, Pooja, keep the cameras on, no children. Abby, are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Let's do it. The base of an isosceles triangle is 24 and its area is 192. Find its perimeter. All right. So we are going to deal with which type of triangle? Isosceles triangle. So how many different triangles we have already covered, children? I think 3 we have covered. One is a right angle triangle. Huh? How do we find the area of a right angle triangle? 1/2 into base into height. Then we have done for scalene triangle. Which formula? Heron's formula. Square root of s into s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. Whereas is the semi-perimeter of the triangle, isn't it? Then today we learned one more formula, which is area of an equilateral triangle. Hemant, what is the formula? Area of an equilateral triangle. Root 3. Smriti. Root 3 by 4 into a square. Isn't it? So 3 formulas we have already learned. Now the last formula in this category, that is area of an isosceles triangle. Please make a note of it, children, everyone. Area of an isosceles triangle is equal to b by 4 into square root of 4a square minus b square. Note the formula and then I will explain it. The formula is given to you in the textbook, children. Isn't it, Anisha? Huh? Is it the same formula? B by 4 into? They not use this formula. They have taught? No. We will learn it. It's good to learn a formula. It's really good to learn a formula, Sarah. Lazy. All right. Partha, is this formula correct? B by 4 into square root 4a square minus b square?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now let me explain this formula. All right. Let me explain this formula. You all know how does an isosceles triangle generally look like? Somewhat like this. Imagine, children, I have a triangle ABC where side AB and side AC are equal. A few minutes before you said an isosceles triangle is a triangle who has got 2 of its sides equal, isn't it? So I have drawn a triangle ABC here showing side AB and AC as equal sides. Okay, so this triangle becomes an isosceles triangle. Imagine, children, the base of this isosceles triangle is considered as B. Okay, this triangle is sitting on which side? BC, isn't it? So the BC side is taken as B, the base. Now, let me take the other 2 sides. The other 2 sides means the 2 equal sides. AB and AC as small letter A. If AB is equal to A, then AC has to be obviously A, isn't it? Because both the sides are equal. Now, children, the area of an isosceles triangle is found directly by using the formula the base B divided by 4 into square root of 4 times the equal side square minus the base square. Okay, so you should know what is the meaning of this B and what is the meaning of this A. B stands for what? The base of the isosceles triangle. A stands for what? The length of the equal sides of the isosceles triangle. Are you getting it? Now, there is no technique to by heart this formula, children. You have to by heart it. Okay, what medicine will I give? Yes.
So what's the use? Because when we have three sides, you can directly apply Heron's formula, right?
You can apply Heron's formula. But when compared to Heron's formula, this formula is simpler. Heron's formula is a little lengthy, not difficult, isn't it? Nothing is difficult in maths. Just that some things are very short, Anisha. Some things are short and some things are quite lengthy, isn't it? Nothing is difficult. Come on here. So, Animesh, if you plan to solve a sum based on isosceles triangle by using Heron's formula, there is nothing wrong in it. When all the three sides are given to you, and if you are planning to apply Heron's formula, there is nothing wrong in it. But Heron's formula will consume a lot of time. Because in Heron's formula, you have to find the semi-perimeter. Then you have to do S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. And then you have to do the prime factorization of all the four numbers inside the square root sign. That is why I'm telling you, don't apply Heron's formula if you remember this formula. Okay. In case you forget the formula for isosceles triangle, in that situation, you rely on Heron's formula. If you remember this, apply it. Okay. Fine. So let's start. So they are asking us, just a minute. Now, let's solve the sum. The base of an isosceles triangle is 24 and its area is 192 square centimeters. Base of an isosceles triangle is given to us, children. How much it is? 24, right? Okay. So I will take the base BC as what? 24 centimeter. Then what did they say? Its area is equal to what? 192. Find its perimeter. All right. So they have mentioned the area of this isosceles triangle is equal to 192 centimeter square. Okay. 192 centimeter square. They are asking us to find what? The perimeter of this triangle. Advait, you are there in the class. All right. Now, if you have to find the perimeter of this triangle, children, what I feel is we need the value of this A, isn't it? Unless you don't know what the values of AB and AC are, is it possible to find the perimeter of this triangle? No, you cannot find it. So the first thing we need to do is find the value of A. Once we get the value of A, we can take the sum of all the three sides of this triangle and get its perimeter. Okay, how to do it? Children, the area is given to you 192. Area is equal to 192 centimeters square. The base is given to you how much? 24. Now, what is the formula to find area of an isosceles triangle? B by 4 into square root of 4a square minus b square, which is equated to 192. I hope you all understood why did I equate it with 192? Because it was already given to me in the question. The area of this isosceles triangle is 192. Right? Ananya, clear? Now, the base of this triangle is how much? 24. So can't I replace this B with 24? I can replace it. So 24 by 4 into square root of 4 into a square. That is 4a square minus B is how much? 24. So it becomes 24 square, which is equal to 192. Did you all follow? Into the left hand side of the equation, wherever I found B, wherever I found base, I replaced it with its value, which is 24. Okay, now we have to further simplify this. Children, 24 upon 4 can be directly simplified. How much do you get? 6. So 6 into square root of 4a square minus. How much is 24 square, Albi? 576. which is equal to 192. Now, in the very next step, can't we bring this 6 from the left side to the right hand side? We can bring it. So where it will go, Vani? It will go to the right hand side. Which position? Numerator or denominator? Denominator. So it becomes 192 divided by 6. Right? Laura, how much is 192 by 6?
7 minutes.
Advait, you are attending the class, right? Aaron. Okay. How much is 192 by 6? Hello? 32.
32.
Isn't it? 32. Very good. Laura, why so much of time you need? Very good. Pooja. Now, square root of 4a square minus 576 is equal to what? 32. Now we have to eliminate the square root sign. Who is the villain in this equation? The square root sign, isn't it? Square root is a villain, no? Yeah, we have to eliminate this villain. And how do we eliminate this villain? By squaring both the sides. Huh? In school, they must have taught you this technique, squaring both the sides. Hello, children, were you paying attention when your teacher was teaching this? Huh? Yeah, the kind of face you make when I ask you something. It looks like a dark hole. You know, no expression at all. Huh? Hey, no man. What techniques you are bringing, huh? Rehan? Okay. Children, I'm going to eliminate the square root sign. Children, if you don't remember what technique your teacher had taught you in school, at least note it down. He or she must have taught you to square both the sides. So when you square both the sides, you know what is going to happen? Huh? I'm going to square both the sides. So square root 4a square minus 576, the whole square, which is equal to 32 square. I'm squaring both the sides. So when I square the left hand side, you know what happens? The square and the square root gets eliminated. You remember, children, I have taught you laws of indices. I think it happened in the month of June or July. Laws of indices, where square root and square used to get eliminated. Hello, Sarah, you remember? Remember. This side, Sean, you remember? All right, online students, Dane, Joshua, you all remember?
Yes, I guess.
I guess.
അല്ല തോന്നുന്നു
4a square minus 576 is equal to how much is 32 square? 1024. Very good. Yeah, 1024. Now 4a square. Children, let us bring that minus 576 from the left side to the right hand side. It becomes 1024 plus 576. So 4a square is equal to how much is 1024 plus 576?
1600.
1600. Very good. Now, can't I bring this? Ronnie, what should I do next? A square is equal to Rehan. 1600 divided by 4. Smriti, how much is 1600 by 4? You all change your name to Smriti? 400. Then Smriti, you only answer. If a square is equal to 400, how much is the value of a? Yeah. Square root of 400, which is equal to 20. The same enthusiasm should be there when I ask you the questions, okay? Yeah. A is equal to what? 20. Shall we find the perimeter? Yeah. So I think Anisha should answer. Perimeter is equal to how much? Oh, 20 plus 20 plus 24, isn't it, children? Because it is A plus B. Otherwise, if you want to write the formula first, it should be 2A plus B, isn't it? The sum of the two equal sides plus the base of the triangle. So 2 into A is what? 20 plus base is what? 24. So it becomes 2 into 20 plus 24, which is 40 plus 24. And that is equal to 64 centimeters. Easy. It's quite easy, children, but please do practice it. Statistics and coordinate geometry, even if you don't practice, you will be able to perform. But mensuration is not like that. You have to revise the formulas, try to solve one or two sums based on the formulas, and then go for the exam. All right. Joshua, watching football?
Unless, sir.
Watching football?
No, sir. Unless, sir.
Pooja, any doubt, Pooja? All right. So we'll do the next sum, question number 7. What is that important topic you got in between that you started talking? Silence. Let's move on to the sum. Yeah. Read the question. Lima, you four are very talkative. Next class, I'm going to change your place. Yeah. No, I am talking. All right. Let's start. The given figure shows a right angle triangle ABC and an equilateral triangle BCD. Find the area of the shaded portion. Okay, very interesting question, children. But the benefit of this question is they have already given you the diagram. So when the diagram is given, that visual representation is very clear in your mind. What data is given to us and what is the data which you have to find. Okay, let's start. The given figure shows a right angle triangle ABC. They are talking about the big triangle, children. See, I am going to draw the very same figure once again. Okay. This is the big right angle triangle ABC, where angle B is equal to how much? 90 degrees. Even though they haven't labeled here 90 degrees, you should understand it's a right angle triangle. See, it's given to you. If it is a right angle triangle, then angle B should be how much? 90 degrees, right? And then they have given you an equilateral triangle BCD. So let me draw that equilateral triangle BCD in red color. BCD, right? It's not a perfect diagram, children. Okay. What is triangle BCD? It's an equilateral triangle. And what is the speciality of an equilateral triangle? All the three sides are equal. Now, children, in that case, see, they have already mentioned how much is BC? 8 centimeters. BC is what? 8 centimeter. So, it's a fact that the remaining two sides of triangle BCD should also be what? 8 centimeter each. Why? Because BCD is an equilateral triangle, right? So CD is equal to 8 centimeter and even BD is equal to what? 8 centimeter. Now, they are asking us, and children, one more important note they have given. What is it? The value of AC. How much is the value of AC? It is equal to 16 centimeters. The whole of AC is equal to how much? 16 centimeter. They are asking you to find how much would be the area of this shaded portion. Which portion was shaded, children? I think this portion, triangle ABD, was shaded. Isn't it? Triangle ABD was shaded. So they are asking you how much would be the area occupied by that shaded portion, which is triangle ABD. Okay, very simple, children. See the logic, First you understand the logic, then I will teach you how to solve it by using the formulas. Okay, children, this is the triangle, the big triangle ABC. Then this is the triangle which is shaded. And they are asking you how much is the area of this shaded portion. How can you find it? If from the area of this big triangle ABC, I repeat, if from the area of this big triangle ABC, if I subtract the area of, children, if from the area of this big triangle ABC, I subtract the area of triangle BCD, don't you feel the balance portion would be the area of this shaded portion? Do you all agree with this? I'll
Sir,
repeat
but
it.
I have an easier method.
What, Animesh?
BC is 8 centimeters and BCD is an equilateral triangle.
Animesh,
So-
just a minute. Let me just complete the explanation and then you ask me your doubt. Okay, I've anyway started, no? So I'll just complete it and then you ask me your doubt. Okay. Children, what was the big triangle here? Triangle ABC. Huh? Which portion you have to find? Triangle ABD, isn't it? This is what you have to find. Area of triangle ABD. How is that possible? Children, if I take the big triangle ABC and subtract the area taken away by this triangle BDC, the area taken away by triangle BDC, whatever region is left or whatever region is balance over here, won't that be the area of triangle ABD? It's a very simple concept, no children? Won't that be the area of triangle ABD? Yes. Am I right? Imagine children, this is a bread omelette. Okay. Usually when you go to these Malayali shops, they will prepare bread omelette in triangular form, isn't it? A bread omelette where two slices of bread will be there, inside omelette will be kept. Have you ever eaten bread omelette from Malayali shops? Any tea shops? Excellent. Staying in Bangalore, you haven't eaten bread omelette. Okay. Next time you just give it a try. They will always, I'm just kidding. Okay. Next time you just give it a try having bread omelette from any of the Malayali tea stalls. They will always make these breads in triangular shape. Imagine children, two friends have gone to eat bread omelette and they have ordered only one piece. They have ordered how many pieces, Rehan? Only one piece. All right. And this is the piece which we are talking about. Okay. Now, imagine, listen to this part, listen to this part. Imagine this portion. This is the whole bread omelette which the shopkeeper gave me, the whole triangle ABC. All right. Me and Sean had gone to eat this bread omelette. All right. So children, this violet portion or whatever, which color is this? Purple color. Yeah. The purple colored portion is eaten by Sean. Imagine, huh, children? The purple colored portion is eaten by Sean. So if somebody asks you how much area of the bread omelette could I eat, it's obviously going to be the green colored portion, isn't it? So if you mathematically want to find the answer, what you will do? If mathematically you want to find how much area or how much portion of the bread sandwich did I eat, it's very simple. You first find the area of the whole bread sandwich which the shopkeeper gave me, minus what? The area or the portion of the bread sandwich which Sean ate, isn't it? The balance of it will be what? The area of the bread sandwich which I consume. Makes sense, no children? Huh? Here also the same logic. You have to find what? The area of triangle ABD. So what you must do? First find the area of the big bread sandwich which is ABC. From there you subtract the area of that small portion which is triangle BDC. Whatever is the balance, that would be what? The area of triangle ABD. Make sense? Clear, children? I cannot give you a better explanation than this, children. Huh? All right, fine. So let us find out how much is the area of the big triangle ABC. Let us find out the area of the big triangle ABC. How can you find the area of big triangle ABC, which happens to be a right angle triangle? Children, pay attention, go home and practice it once. Okay, go home and practice it once. How to find area of triangle ABC. So what I'll do here is, I will draw the triangle ABC for your reference once again. I expect you also to draw it, okay? I always tell you, children, when you're sitting for revision, these small figures which I make you draw will help you a lot to get the concepts properly, Okay. In triangle ABC, how much was the length of BC? It was given to you, 8 centimeter. Huh? It was already given to you. How much was the length of AC? It was given to you, 16 centimeters. All right. Children, if BC is given, AC is given, and you know the triangle ABC is what? A right angle triangle. Can't we make use of Pythagoras theorem and get the value of AB? Yes, we can get the value of AB. How much will be AB by using Pythagoras theorem? Square root of, children, hypotenuse square minus what? Base square. Isn't it? Square root of. How much is AC? It is 16. So 16 square minus. How much is BC? It is 8. So 8 square. So this is equal to square root of 16 square is how much? 256. Minus 8 square is how much? 64. Square root of
192.
192. Very good. Square root of 192. Children, can you please simplify square root 192? Let's do it. 2 into how much? 96. 2 into how much? 48. 2 into how much? 24. Then 2 into 12. 2 into 6. Then 2 into 3. And then 3 into what? 1. Now let's find the square root. So one pair of 2, another pair of 2, another pair of 2. So how many 2's are coming out of the square root sign? 3, isn't it? And inside the square root sign, what is left? Only 3 is left. 2 into 2 into 2 is 8. So you get 8 root 3 centimeters. Very good. So children, you got the value of AB, which is 8 root 3. Now you all must be knowing, why did I find the value of AB? Because the base BC was given to us 8 centimeter. We needed the corresponding height of BC. That is why we found it. Once you got the base and its corresponding height, we can find the area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC is 1/2 into the base into height. How much is the base? 8. Height is how much? 8 root 3. So 2 ones are and 2 fours are. So 4 into 8 root 3. 4 into 8 is how much? 32. So 32 root 3 centimeters square. Okay, just leave the value as it is. Don't try to multiply it with 1.732. Okay, we will do it later, children. So as of now, we have found the area of triangle ABC. Now let us find the area of triangle BDC. Let us find the area of this triangle BDC, which shown as eaten. Okay, area of triangle BDC. Area of triangle BDC. Equilateral triangle. What is the formula, Rehan? Area of triangle BDC is root 3 by 4 a square. So root 3 by 4 into, what was the value of A? It was 8 centimeter, isn't it? All the three sides were 8 centimeter each. 8 centimeter each. So root 3 by 4 into 8 square. I get root 3 by 4 into 8 square is what? 64. 4 ones are and 4 into how much?
16.
4 into 16. Very good. 16 root 3 centimeters square. Yeah. Now the next question goes to no, Vani. Not Vani, Laura. Laura is smiling away. Hey, hey, hey. Laura. Now I am going to find the area of that triangle ABD. Okay, area of triangle ABD. Some DJ parties going on in your house?
No.
Laura? Okay. Area of triangle ABD. What will be area of triangle ABD? The area of the big triangle ABC minus the area of the small triangle, which triangle? BDC, right? Yeah. How much was the area of the big triangle? Okay, stop laughing. Area of the big triangle ABC is how much? 32 root 3, right? 32 root 3 minus area of the small triangle is what? 16 root 3. Laura, in 2 seconds, I need the answer. How much is 30? Nobody will answer. Laura. No. 32 root 3 minus 16 root 3 is how much?
Like again multiplication, root 3.
Laura, 32 mangoes minus 16 mangoes is how much?
Root 3 cancel.
I really wish you were here today. Mute yourself. Let Yogita answer.
16 root 3.
16 root 3, isn't it? How many of you got this offline? 16 root 3? Yeah. And the point Laura, 32 mangoes minus 16 mangoes is 16 mangoes, isn't it? So 32 root 3 minus 16 root 3 is what? 16 root 3. All right. Now, let us find the answer in decimal places. You just need to multiply 16 with what? 1.732.
Sir,
Animesh,
27.71.
how much? 20?
7.71.
27.79. Yeah, online students almost
71, sir.
29.71.
No, sir, 27.71.
27.71 centi. Acha, you rounded off to only 2 decimal places.
Yes,
Yeah, that is
sir.
it. Yeah. 27.71 centimeters square. Okay. Fine. Let's do one more. Question number 8. So this is the last question done in school. 8th one. Some of them have done it. Sean, listen, we will do it. Break. This is not the last one of the day. Hello. Children, read the question, everyone. Acha, I wanted to ask you, it was in CID, yeah. Right, chalo. So what is the gadbad in this question? Instead of you were expecting to get a triangle and you got a quadrilateral, isn't it? Now, children, you all know that a quadrilateral can always be divided into 2 triangles. Have you ever come across situations like that? Children, imagine I have given you a quadrilateral like this, okay? Just imagine. The quadrilateral A, B, C, D. If I ask you, can I divide this quadrilateral into 2 triangles? Is it possible or not? The answer should be a yes. You know why, children? If I take the diagonal, if I take point A and C and draw the diagonal AC, don't you feel this quadrilateral ABCD is divided into 2 separate triangles? Yes, there is a point. Which are the 2 triangles? One will be triangle ADC and the other will be triangle ABC. Makes sense, no? When you draw a diagonal, you divide a quadrilateral into 2 separate triangles. See, children, the same thing would have been done in this way. Suppose you have a quadrilateral like this, A, B, C, and D. And if I join point D to point B like this, if I draw the diagonal DB, then also the given quadrilateral ABCD is divided into 2 separate triangles. One is triangle ABD and the other one is triangle BDC. So this is the pattern in which you are supposed to solve these kind of sums. They have given you quadrilateral and you are supposed to find the area or perimeter of the given quadrilateral. What you will do, you will divide the given quadrilateral into 2 parts just by drawing any one of the diagonals. So when you draw the diagonal, the quadrilateral is separated into 2 separate or 2 different triangles. Okay, Anisha, is it clear? Fine. Now children, if you have understood this part, let us start understanding this question. They have given you a quadrilateral ABCD and they have drawn the diagonal BD also. If you notice, children, did you notice? They have drawn this diagonal BD. Now, why did they draw that diagonal? In order to separate the two triangles, isn't it? In order to separate the two triangles. Which are the two triangles here? One is triangle ABD and the other one is triangle BDC. Make sense? One is triangle ADB and the other one is triangle BDC. Now let's read the dimensions given to us and try to label it on the figure. What they have given, AB is equal to 8. Okay, AB is equal to 8. Then what? AD is equal to 10. AD is equal to 10. Then what? BD is equal to 12. BD is equal to 12. Anything else? Angle DBC is equal to what? 90 degrees. Oh, DC is also given, children. DC is equal to how much? 13 centimeters. All right. Now they are asking us to find the area and the perimeter of this quadrilateral. The area and the perimeter of this quadrilateral. Very simple it is, children. If you want to find the area of this whole quadrilateral, what you must do? First find the area of triangle ADB, isn't it? First find the area of triangle ADB. Then you find the area of triangle DBC. Then you find the area of triangle DBC. And if you add the area of both the triangles, won't you get the area of this whole quadrilateral ABCD? Yes. Does that make sense, children? This time me and Sean went to the sandwich shop. I brought one sandwich, which was triangle ADB. Sean brought one sandwich, which was triangle BDC. Now, if you want to find together, me and Sean brought how much area of sandwich. What we will do? Just find the sum of the areas of both the sandwiches, isn't it? Same example is applicable over here also. So how can we find area of triangle ADB? And what kind of a triangle is ADB? Answer my question. Scalene triangle. Smriti, what kind of a triangle it is? Scalene triangle. Why? Because all the three sides are different, isn't it? AB is 8, AD is 10, and DB is 12. You know what is the problem of Rehan? He must be having the right answer in his mind. The moment I stare at him, no, the answer just becomes the opposite of what he wanted to say. She will get it. Area of triangle ABD. What triangle is ABD, Ronia? Tell me. Scalene triangle. Which formula, children? Heron's formula. I expect you all to solve the sum on your own. Children, Heron's formula is what? Square root of S into S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C, isn't it? So this is equal to square root of semi-perimeter. Children, can somebody help me with the semi-perimeter? Partha? What is the semi-perimeter?
Sir, A plus B plus C by 2.
Very good. Semi-perimeter is A plus B plus C whole divided by 2. Sorry, was the last recording? Is there? Okay. A is what? 8. B is what? 12. And C is what? 10. So 8 plus 12 plus 10 whole divided by 2. Mayur, how much is the answer? Mayur? Where are you, Mayur?
15, sir.
15? Very good. Very good. So 8 plus 12 is 20. 20 plus 10 is 30. So you get 30 divided by 2. And that is equal to 15 centimeters. Okay. What were the values of A, B, and C? Yeah, it's given here. I'll once again write A is equal to 8, B is equal to 12, and C is equal to 10. Okay. Let's start substituting the values into this, everyone. So semi-perimeter is what? 15. into S minus A, that is 15 minus 8 into 15 minus 12 into 15 minus 8. Okay. This is equal, is 10? Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. This is 10, no children? Yeah. 15 minus 10. So 15 into 15 minus 8 is 7, 15 minus 12 is 3, 15 minus 10 is 5. This is equal to, I think you can prime factorize these numbers. I think there is only one number which you need to prime factorize, that is the number 15, isn't it? 3 into 5. Advait, Laura, Ananya, Partha, you all solved it?
Solving, sir.
Solving, okay. So let's find it. Children, 3 and 3. It will come out as 1 time 3, isn't it? Then 5, 5. That will also come out as 5. But 7 is not getting any pair. So 7 will remain inside the square root sign. So what is the answer, children? 15 root 7 centimeters square. Okay. Now no need to find the decimal value of square root 7. They haven't asked us to find it. So just leave it like this. All right. Now let's find the area of triangle DBC. So I'll do one thing. I'll draw the triangle DBC once again. This is the triangle. This is D, this is B, and this is C. How much was BC given to you? No, BC is not given. DB is given. No, yeah. DB is 12. DC is how much? 13. Children, again, you have come across a right angle triangle. Hence, we need to find hence we can apply Pythagoras theorem to get the value of BC, isn't it? Because you know, in this right angle triangle, BC can be considered as what? The base of the triangle, and DB can be considered as what? The height of the triangle. Huh? Now, how will you find the value of BC?
Sir, Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras theorem, very good. Which is equal to square root of, who can answer it? Vani? No. BC is equal to 13 square minus 12 square. That is equal to 169 minus 144, which is square root of 25, and that is equal to 5 centimeters. Very good. BC is equal to 5. Now, children, the base and the height is available. So what would be the area? Ronia, formula? Formula to find area of triangle DBC? 1 by 2 into base. Will you finish it today? Base into height. Yeah. 1 by 2 into base is how much? 5. Height is how much? 12. So 2 ones are and 2 into 6 are. How much is 5 into 6? 30.
30 centimeters square, sir.
Very good. 30 centimeters square. Now, children, this is not the way you have to leave the answer, isn't it? You have to write the sum of the areas of both the triangles, because they were asking us to find what? The area of the whole quadrilateral, isn't it? Yeah. So here I can write area of quadrilateral ABCD is equal to, how much was the area of the first one? 15 root 7, isn't it? Yeah. So 15 root 7 plus 30 centimeters square. This should be the final answer. As long as they are not asking us to. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I solved the other part of the triangle in other formula.
So how much you're getting?
Sir, instead of 15 root 7, I got 40 centimeters square.
40.
Yes, sir. When we multiply 15 into root 7, we'll get 39.6.
Oh, okay. You converted root 7 into its decimal value.
Yes, sir.
Okay. From where did you get root 7 value? Calculator?
And no, sir, I solved the sum with other formula.
The long division method, like this? Like this, no?
Yes, sir.
7.0000 long division method. Yeah. But nobody is going to ask you that Don't worry about it, Mayur.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So just leave the answer as 15 root 7 plus 30 centimeters square. Okay. So in case, acha, what is the decimal value of root 7?
2.67 or something.
2.67. All right. So if they want us to write the decimal value, listen to this part very carefully, Sarah. One tick I will give you now. Children, if they want us to find the decimal value, then what they will do in the exam, like they have written the question over here. In the bracket, they will mention root 7 is equal to 2.67. They will give this value to you. Okay. Because they don't want us to waste time finding the square root of 7. All right. So that will be mentioned. Nothing to worry. If it is not mentioned, just leave the answer as 15 root 7 plus 30 centimeters square.
So
Okay. Yes, Animation.
can we take 15 common and then write 2 plus root 7?
15 common and?
2 plus root 7.
No. That is wrong.
Okay.
That is wrong. Because, I'll tell you the logical reason behind it, Animation. What is 15? 15 is a rational number. What is root 7? It's an irrational number, isn't it? So you
Yes, sir.
can't manipulate an irrational number into a rational number. Okay, unless you are rationalizing it. There is no other way. All right. Yeah. So children, happy with the way we have learned this exercise? I really wish I could do the other sums also. Just because of shortage of time, we are not doing it. But children, please go home and redo all these